Hey guys, what's going on? It's the amazing Murphinator 1028, aka Mike, coming at you with a comic sub entry contest. This is going out to Bigeez, aka Enrique, for his 50 sub contest. And congratulations, man, on the subs. That's awesome, and you're doing some good work out there. I really enjoy your stuff. You put out some really cool vids, and they're not just always weekly haul things, and some of them got some good information. But you wanted me to post some of your '90s, 10 of your favorite '90s comics. But it's hard to do, man, because when you look back at it, most people think of the '90s as cheese or shiny covers, but there was a lot of cool events that went on, and you know, you had the death of the Superman, you had the breaking of the Bat, you had Wolverine getting his claws, his adamantium ripped out of him. You had the birth of Deadpool or Cesspool. Um, a lot of cool things that went on over in the '90s, and it was a fun and exciting time. And do we all wish that we sent our kids to college on those books? Absolutely, we do, but we don't. But what we got stuck with is a bunch of actually some really cool stories. So I'll start off here. Yeah, 10. I couldn't do 10, so I got a whole bunch here. Um, X Force number one. Still in the poly bag. I believe that's the cable card in the back. So that was a big book to go grab back then. You waited in line sometimes, or you looked at that previews magazine or Wizard World, letting you know what was going on. So here's another one that shinier the better in the '90s, right? X Men 2099. So a little glimpse at the future of what the X Men would have been or will be, and I don't think they're going to get that far. So speaking of, Superman was dead, now he's back for good. This is Superman number 82. Shiny, look at that, shine, like a fish in a lure. Suck, gets you right all the time. What else happened in the '90s? Oh, some bad things happened in the '90s, like Onslaught, and then screwing up the Marvel universe, and then Marvel making the dumb decision to renumber my books, which really pissed me off because I like I like to collect them all, and I want the numbers, and I thought it was great to have find a comic book that was in the 300s or the 200s, and then all of a sudden it went away and it was gone. So, good old Wizard. How can you not do the '90s without mentioning Wizard Half? This is the Heroes Reborn. Comes with a certificate as well. I don't know. I probably mailed in a check for $12.50 for that thing. Mr. Rob Liefeld, another '90s great guy. So the Heroes Reborn, they brought you the relaunching. You had the Avengers number one, kind of late in the '90s, mid '90s, and then you had Iron Man number one, Jeff Lobel. Who did that one? Rob Liefeld did that one, and then Captain America number one, Rob Liefeld did that one. Here's a cool one though, Jim Lee, Fantastic Four number one, and then I threw this one in there because it's just a cool cover. Sue Richards looking all sexy in a Santa outfit. So, yeah, we had Heroes Reborn and Marvel relaunching. Then we had the birth of other comics. We had Valiant with Exo Man Wars. Is there anything on the back? Yeah, look at that. Shiny the better. Ninjak, number one. Shinier the better. Pretty cool. Valiant's making a push back there, so who knows what will that happen. Can't talk about the '90s without talking about Image Comics. You had, look at that one there, Glory and Evangeline by Rob Liefeld. I don't know who the hell they are anymore. Are they still around at all? Does anybody know? Look me up if you know. Image, Youngblood, Strike Force. Rob Liefeld was king, I guess, back then. And here's another one. Who is the Shadow Hawk? I don't know. Nobody knows who the Shadow Hawk is anymore. Is he still around? I don't think so. I think the only two titles that are still continuing from those launches is Spawn and Savage Dragon. So that's really cool. Go back to Maximum Comics. Evangeline. More shiny goodness. Got something on the back. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And then, again, Wizard World. Half. Maximum Press. Evangeline. I had mentioned before, Wolverine got his claws ripped out of him. So there's this is X-Men number 100. That's a nice picture of me right there. See? There I am. That's a pretty cool chromium cover type. And then Captain America 425. An embossed cover. That was another thing they like to do. Throw the shine in as much as they can. This red on his shield and his gloves all shines. And what would the 90s be without Beavis and Butthead? That was pretty sad. I won't do it again. So, Beavis and Butthead, crazy in the 90s. Robin had his own title. Robin number 1, 1993. And we saw the marriage of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. And then again, we had some more crazy covers with the Clone Wars saga. Thank God that is over. And then you had the Scarlet Spider introduction, and who was the real Peter Parker? Was it the Scarlet Spider? Was it Peter? Well, it turns out it was Peter, but for a while, Scarlet Spider was taking over. And then last but not least, how can you say the 90s without a little Stone Cold Steve Austin? So give me a hell yeah if you're down with Stone Cold. Wait, I'm waiting for it. Hell yeah. All right, cool. So that's it, Enrique. Bigeez comics. Those are my 90s issues that I dug out of my cheese box. And hope you enjoyed the vid, guys. And again, happy collecting. And if you haven't checked out his channel, man, go ahead and do it. He does some really good stuff. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.